Hello everyone! So I was just thinking about some very interesting comments that have been made and also about this last video that I posted about technology and classical music together and how some people use this for making recordings that you change notes, you change parts, or maybe sometimes you even can build apparently the full piece without even using any playing, just with the technology itself, simulating some sound. So this comment from our friend Luis, or Louis, I don't know exactly how must be the pronunciation of his name because I don't know where he is from. So he made a very interesting comment that I would like to quote. He said, "In the future, who knows if maybe we can end up mapping our thoughts to MIDI or whatever other protocol and build perfect records in a very short time." So this is make me start thinking one important thing. Someone that is making all the indications of how something must be played, but you are not involved in the playing. This is the work of a conductor. This is the work of a conductor in front of an orchestra. And if you're doing this in front of a computer or in front of an orchestra, I don't see what's the difference between being a conductor in front of a computer or in front of an orchestra. The fact is that you are dealing, orchestra are real people playing, and the computer is a machine playing. But if the machine can be so precise like a person, or even more precise than a person, because these I don't have the knowledge to say, but probably nowadays probably can. So if you are dealing in the same level or even higher level, I don't see what's the difference of being a conductor in front of an orchestra and a conductor in front of a computer. Because if the computer can simulate the violins, can simulate the cello, can simulate the flutes, the bassoon, all the percussion, everything. If you can simulate all these on the computer and you can control all those things exactly as you want, then you make you also a perfect conductor. And if you do this for a piano recording, you are still doing the work of a conductor. Just you are directing by your conducting the pianist, that in this case is a computer, not a person. So yes, it's interesting, and this maybe it's a different way of thinking about how recordings are done and how the music can be heard nowadays. But for sure, this is not about performance. Otherwise, you're going to do like DJs. You're going to sit down with a computer in front of a public, and oh, now I'm going to make a piano recital, and in the piano recital I don't play the piano, I just play the record and sit down and look to the people. Maybe I put some fire and make like this, but this is not going to change anything. So the point is, being a pianist still depends on being able to play the piano. But being a conductor or being someone that is going to make a recording and direct this recording is a different kind of work. Maybe we lack a name. I don't think we lack a name. I think it's conductor. I am the conductor of a piano recording that is made by computer. Maybe it can be called like this. What do you think? What do you all think about this? I think it's an interesting way of approach and make a quick friendship with the technology without being scared or thinking, oh, this is going to end my career. I don't think so. I don't think people will be interested in going to a theater to sit down in front of someone, opening a computer and putting some piano to play perfectly. Even if you say, oh, but you can use this clavier and the keys are going to go down. Okay, but just see the keys going down. I don't think it's so interesting, like seeing how I think we are too much anthropocentrists. We still want to see the human body doing that, and even if you create a robot, an android, someone that is going to sit down and play with a similar figure of a person, you still know that is not a person. And I think we love too much what we are. So this is something, it's a problem of all humanity. We love ourselves too much to change ourselves to machine. Machine is a fantastic son of us, I think. Something like this, I think. So I'm curious to hear your opinions. I think that from now on, every time I think about people doing this kind of work on computer, I will call them conductors. What do you think? Conductors of piano music, not pianists. Pianists, you need to sit down and play. And if you want to do both things, it's possible, but I think that when you go to the concert, you need to be able to imitate what you're making in your recording. Otherwise, big trouble.